Hi, I'm Edith. Welcome to yet another episode of PropertyBank's signature office tours. And today I'm standing along Robinson Road, and I just took a MRT from Tanjong Pagar MRT, which is fully sheltered to ERH Building at 110 Robinson Road. And of course, you are also nearby to Telok Ayer MRT as well as Raffles Place MRT. As you all know, Robinson Road is one of the most established roads since founding of Singapore for its business district. I would also love to say that along here, besides the many buildings, it is also Lau Pat Sat that is so close and nearby that you can pick up your food anytime and enjoy hawker fare. Today, we will be seeing two units, 1100 square feet and 1300 square feet. Well, this is so suitable for one of my clients who is coming out from a service office, and she's scratching her head. And let's check out the units together with her. But before that, let me grab my breakfast over at the cafe on the ground floor. I just had my breakfast. I'm going to head up the office. This building has undergone retrofit, and you can see that on the floor here is granite, and it's all with superior quality. And of course, the timber strips along the way, right up to the landing area. And one very good point about this building is it's exclusive, one level, one unit. Let's check it out. The building is undergoing upgrading, so you know that certain improvements will be made over here on this lobby. And of course, you are right into the unit, which you will enjoy to say, for example, you are on 9th floor, then you can have your address at 09-00. So let's check out this unit here. Typical cement screed on the floor itself, ceiling grid lights. I do find that this is actually quite bright. And if you look at here, this whole space is column free. And as we go closer to the window, you do enjoy quite a fair bit of ample light along these windows here. So this is a bare unit where you as a tenant, you do have a choice to have it fitted with the carpet and an entirely new without the ceiling grid boards. And this is also what we'll be checking out in the next unit. But let us go through this whole unit here. What is really unique is that this particular floor have the toilets within the unit. So today, if you have an open pantry area, you can certainly have the toilets right here where you can connect the water point. So imagine if you are in some form of like a cooking school, this is also one good choice for you because you need to use water. Or if you are a clinic, yes, this is also another possible option that you have water point within the unit itself. And let's check out this little corner. Okay, this corner here is great for the manager's room or even finance department by itself. It's quite dense in CBD. You sometimes don't even have windows at the back. So this one here, you have a bit of natural light that comes into the unit. Now we're on this floor, which has finished its upgrading. So let's see what's the difference. Look at the cove light that is over me. So as I step out from the lift, and I can look at also the floor, which is actually granite. So this whole feel and mood is so different from the floor which was still going through the upgrading. And look at even the touches of timber here. So as you walk out from the lift lobby and you step in, the light, the materials that's over here, and the glass panel door here, it gives you lots of welcoming touches. And as you move along and then you step into this exclusive floor, which is 1,100 square feet. So we are going to see substantially different from the floor upwards to the ceiling. You can notice the difference. Of course, this is a carpeted floor. So tenants have a choice. If you want all the fittings like this, as in the floor, the ceiling, there's a special package from the landlord. So it saves you time, it saves you supervision with the renovators. And look here, if you look at this, how it is tastefully done, picture frames that gives this mood and feel a cozy office to be in. So you can see that this open workstation area, which was what you have seen, large open space without any columns. And here we're only displaying about 12 packs, but you can certainly add up to 16 packs. So no difference except the glass itself. In fact, the level that you see is still good, ample, natural light. This area here is for you to display art pieces, and of course with lockers, because today we are into this hybrid work style where you can come to office at alternate days. So clean desk policy, and of course you can procure more lockers as your headcount increases. So let's also take a walk. Besides the staff, which will like this location, look at how this is decorated. Even for guests who come in through this nice little lobby, they can have the comfortable sofa set. And of course, these days, for a healthy work environment, it's rotating between the low seats and the high chairs. Why? So that, after your meals, you can stand here. With standing also, it means short discussion. And this is also what I like. One space here, either you can have different sets of sittings, or you can even close up. Okay, I'd like to also draw your attention as to the ceiling. Okay, you see that these are the open ceiling concept. The lux level of the lights are extremely good. So as you see that I walk into the entrance and until here, I find that no lights are flickering, very constant in this whole space here. So the key difference between this floor and the other floor that we have seen earlier is that the toilets are tucked right outside. And you will love this because the landlord has upgraded the toilets. So it's totally new set of toilets. There's also sensor lights, which is part of the energy saving. Remember the client that I mentioned earlier who's going out of a service office? So she's spending about close to 16,000 per month. And that's because she's growing from 16 packs to 20 packs. If you're like her, growing out of a service office, here's 3 points that you won't miss out. Firstly, you do not need to have headache on the renovation because the flooring, the ceiling, the styling is done for you. You can bring along your own furniture, and if you like your own set of furniture or otherwise inquire with us. Then number 2, you are on an exclusive floor where you can bond all your people together. Not only that, at times that you grow beyond 20 packs and you're on a hybrid working, you can still contain in this office. And best of all, guess what? In a co-working or service office, you have to rush to book your meeting room. Here, you can decorate your own meeting room and even have your own Zen room because the space is all yours to feel the belonging. Yeah, so I would say that this is perfect space for those who are too busy to start thinking of the renovation and who are certainly feeling that this is the right fit of the space. Click the link in the description below so that we can have a viewing while this is being upgraded. And certainly do give us a like and subscribe to our channel because then we can produce more useful content for you, the business community. I'm Edith. I am from PropertyBank. We hold a bank of properties and do bank on us for properties.